Alright, somebody's ancestors wants to come out and speak. I have no idea what they want to talk about. Their ancestors. Don't know whose ancestors it is. Is it the enemies? Is it the ops? Alright. Something that somebody was working on. It was worked on basically with no solid foundation. They didn't know exactly why they was working on what the hell they was working on. They didn't know that they was working on it to cause somebody else harm. They didn't know that they was working on it to cause a few people or a group confusion. Judgment. Judgment. Because of what they signed, what contract they signed, what the hell of the what the hell. But whatever they was working on, it was to cause conflict. So their ancestors was like, nigga, we didn't tell you to work on that shit. It caused them a great deal of pain. But when they was working on it, they wasn't thinking like, oh yeah, like this is gonna cause me pain in the future. Right? You know how you get hurt, like you break up, you go through a breakup or something, and you put that energy into the gym, or you put that energy into whatever hard work whatever work you're putting it into. This person took some energy, put it into the work that they was doing, but it was to make an outcome of belittling somebody else, or talking shit about somebody else, or painting a picture or something. But sooner or later, that shit started to speak back to them. And when it spoke back to them, it started speaking volumes. That's what their ancestors want to say. They're saying, like, when this person walked away, they should have walked away and really worked on themselves and didn't keep nobody else in mind. Shit like that. And there's an innocence about this, you feel me? And the reason why there's innocence about this is because when they took that energy and they started working on something, they were kind of lying to themselves, you know, like they was, you know, putting themselves into an illusion, you know how they say, oh, you're chasing this, but you're chasing an illusion. Whatever, you know, when they made up their mind of, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this and this is gonna be the finished product, or this is what's like it wasn't to help humanity or something like that, or they thought it was, or some shit. But somebody's being watched closely. Possibly a few people being watched closely. Aunt energy is being watched closely. What about this aunt jumping out? Possibly the aunt don't need to jump out, or it does, I don't know. But that shit did just jump out, you feel me? A aunt, a mom, a husband. Something that they was working on turned all these people against them, or I don't know. I don't know if somebody lost in a fight, like a real physical fight. Disappeared off the scene. A plan that involves you getting kicked out. The motherfucker scary. Coward. Okay, I was getting downloads about this. Now, you either go through something, right? It could be traumatic. It could be whatever experience. But you look back and you think there could have been a way you could have handled that better. if you would have did this, if you wasn't with that person, if you know, if only your mind was on this. It's something with this person's mind not being intact, or is it insecurities and self-esteem as well? And then I'm getting a real physical fight. This person lost that fight. This person wanted to scorn the other energies, but this person never said that shit outwardly. They took that energy, put it into something, and you know, it showed the results of the energy that they was carrying. So like, it's like the energy wasn't to better shape anything or whatever the fuck. It was to cause uncle coming out. What was it? Mom, uncle, aunt. This person basically scorned their whole family or something. And it was probably with their family, ended up getting kicked out of their family homes. And then your ancestors came at them, whoever, you know. And they're like, this motherfucker's scary. This coward don't want to da-da-da-da-da. You ain't saying nothing but word. Da-da-da-da-da. It was a betrayal. The anger that this person felt, or your anger that you felt. You know how somebody says, oh, my blood boiled? That wasn't just the case here, because we're in a different age. This person or you really transformed. We have your exorcism, but let's just say this means a transformation. Alright? Oh! I get it. This person hit the drawing board as well, and deep down in their fucking hidden emotions of losing a fight, physical or battle of the brains, this person concocted a plan of you getting kicked out of whatever you got kicked out of, or whatever, you know, you see in the signs that you're going to get kicked out. Know that it was this person and the reason why they was doing it. They felt betrayed, or they did betray you, and then they wanted to, you know, do more, or, you know. Your ancestors is like, this motherfucker is scary. Reach out in person. Then cousin comes out. We're getting all family involved. Mom, uncle, aunt, cousin. Motherfucker saying, reach out in person. It was another reading that I did where I was like, something's going on with you, and then your family starts to get activated as well. Because of this. Stay with me. The ones who know, know. And it's also about that. Don't bring a knife to a gunfight, but then your whole lineage, your whole family coming out here. Nigga, we don't do none of that shit. We at least do machete-wise, but like, nigga, how about these hands? Run them hands. Because their finished product or their finished masterpiece was like talking shit. Like, say that this person went and they wrote a fucking book. It ain't nothing but talking shit about your whole life, your whole family, everybody involved. This book either sold or it didn't. Karma is a bitch. Because check your energy once again. This person's energy was so wrong. This, you know, this person needed a motherfucking psychiatric help or mental ward help or something. Because with their ancestors and then judgment coming out here to deal with this conflict that they caused and self-sabotage themselves, and then also try to put the blame on you and energy on you, to where your family like, what the fuck is this person talking about? You allowed this person to write a book when y'all fought? It should have been handled like that. Why is this person running their mouth? It should have been handled to the point that this shit should have been gone and be gone. But we gotta look at this person. Their ancestors are out here saying, let's look at my person. Spiritual court is adjourned. It has begun, but now they're looking at, you know how somebody goes to court, right? And then that person plays insane. This motherfucker in spiritual court is insane. Literally. There was something about Spidey senses activating too on this shit. Come on now. One more time for the one time, please. This person got everybody hot. But that's what happened. This person must have wrote a fucking book. This person is like, I wasn't expecting this outcome. Yes, you were. Yes, you were. Sisters want to come out too. We're getting everybody. Everybody's like, yes, you were. Probably even family on the countryside. That doesn't want to come out. And I was getting clear cognizance, but you just knowing about this shit. And then X wants to slip out. This is possibly an ex of yours. Possibly, most certainly, possibly an ex of yours. Their ancestors is like, this person is worth protecting because at the same time, this person got hurt or something like that, and they did leave you alone, you know. But this work was sooner or later. Who knows how long people work on books? You feel me? This person was sooner or later to come out that and do some type of like humiliation campaign or something like that towards you, though. So it was either them knowing this would happen or unknowingly knowing this would happen, and there's them not knowing what they're putting their energy into, and what type of energy they're putting into something. So right now in spiritual court, this person is playing insane, possibly African. This person thought, oh yeah, once I drop this book, it's gonna be time to celebrate. They'll know where I'm coming from and everything like that. But it was counteractive. It was counteractive. And after this, this person is possibly playing cause something about your DNA, the ancient one, you know, coming out here. I'll put another card away, but with clear audience, possibly this person is hearing voices now. Possibly when spiritual court, because the energy was already in the air, but then spiritual court, okay, and niggas feeling judgment and the horns blowing on their ass. But they're like, am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I really the guilty one? This person doesn't know if they're the guilty one or not. Most do what they have done and they know that they're guilty of it. This person just, you know, if they look back, they'll know what energy they was putting into this shit. Like, what is your passion? Like, was you passionate about writing this book, or was it like, you know, revenge seeking or some shit like that? And it comes down to this person just putting some type of energy, possibly with drinking while they was writing it too. So it could have been mixed emotions and everything like that going on. Yeah, spirits dealing with this person. Yeah. Practitioner, man/woman. Caucasian. Yes. That was for somebody specific. What's that? What's that? What's that? Somebody has to go. That was for somebody. Yes, somebody has to go. But let's get into this. This person, by making that book, let's say, shit, Ace of Pentacles and the Star. By making that book, that person did get money out of this shit. Ace of Pentacles and the Star for their hard work and dedication. But it's like they made a mockery of you in the process, and a mockery of your family in the process. But they fulfilled the dream of wanting to write a book one day. They didn't know what it was going to be about and shit like that. Somebody from your past, possibly that ex, figured I was a coward. Your ancestors was like, this motherfucking scary ass motherfucker. Basically should have like left this shit in the past. Yeah, your family right here. This is the betrayal, nigga. And that's what was hidden from this person. What did I do? What did I do? Nigga, what's your passion? This person didn't know. What was the hidden drive? Oh, saying fuck them. Either Empress or a motherfucking, or this person was saying fuck the Empress with Temperance energy right here. Fuck the Empress. When this person was hurt, they didn't have no rebirth of, ideas of what to write about. But okay, but I'm getting after spiritual court. This person was able to do something, get it together, new ideas to talk about, new ways to persevere. That's the truth. Because when this person worked on that book, they worked hard, had their new beginning or whatever. They just need to know how to transmute energy and not. This person didn't mean to do that. That's what you need to know. This was just a hard-working individual with Emperor coming out here, which is the counterpart to the Empress. This person didn't mean to put you or your family to shame, basically.